What is up, YouTube? Again, this is your boy Mr. Marvel back here with another video on YouTube, of course. Cheers to that, I guess. So, today's video, I'm basically gonna go over Deadpool 2. Watched Deadpool yesterday. Very funny, good comedy, excellent movie. Really good. Ryan Reynolds is excellent for Deadpool. A very good movie. I thought there was gonna be any extra scenes at the end of it because, you know, Marvel and all that. I figured, you know, something with Thanos would happen, but none of that really, because it wasn't based really on that at all. You know, not that somebody had thought about that. Like, oh, you know, it could be possible. No, no. I know they're gonna be making another Deadpool, and I think in 2020, I think they're gonna do another one, and you know, X-Men, of course, and all that. You know, goes into it all, which is pretty sweet. You know, I mean, like I said, Deadpool is funny as hell. I love the video. I love the movie. I own it, so I have 1 and 2, so I'll definitely keep on them. I love it all completely. It's awesome. A very good movie. I thought it was gonna be. I mean, without, like I said, without Ryan Reynolds in that movie, it'll just be a really crappy fucking movie. It's like, oh, what is this shit? This isn't Deadpool. This is something that's gotta be funny. It's gotta be entertaining. It's gotta be very action. It gotta be very, very good, and it was. I loved it. It was very good. You know, I'd probably watch it again. But again, it's a really good movie to watch. It's a really good movie to get into. Very funny. I mean, it's just talk about a funny ass movie like Deadpool. Oh my god, that's some funny shit right there. It's funny, and I enjoy it. I mean, anything with that basically would be funny as it is now. You know, going into it. So I mean, like I said, Marvel's done some good things, and like I said, DC's done great as well. Trying to, at least, but you know, again, when I did the lack of DC movies, I pretty much meant what I meant, because there wasn't a lot going into it at first. After a few years now, and you look back at it, like, oh, there was a few good movies. You know, a couple Batmans with Christian Bale. You had a couple not of Superman. You know, some old ones and old school ones. You know, some new ones now and all that as well. Basically, going into the franchise of the series of everything, and they got all the old super cartoons of everything and whatnot, and looking back at it now from today's it's totally different from what it is now. And you know, I think, in my general opinion, that, you know, I could be wrong, could be right, but you know, when you look at it from people's different perspective, from mine, from everybody else's out there, you do question some things. You don't question a lot about it, but again, Marvel's been doing a lot more movies now than DC has in the last couple years or so now, going into it. And again, we've seen a lot more different content and a lot more different storylines and characters from Marvel than from DC, because, you know, DC hasn't put out a lot in the last couple years or so. And again, you look at it from different perspectives. Marvel's put a lot more. DC's put out a lack of what they've had, but again, they put out a couple movies now, you know, from Man of Steel, from Batman versus Dawn of Justice, and you know, Wonder Woman to, you know, Justice League. I mean, it's a good franchise. Don't get me wrong, it's a good franchise, but it's all right. I mean, from Suicide Squad and all that. I mean, you got a couple movies right there. But Marvel's put a lot more than DC has. I mean, I don't count the cartoons as much, but I'd rather count the live action movies. I mean, like DC put a lot of Batmans from the beginning, and you had a Green Lantern movie, and okay, then what? Because we didn't really see much after that, and you had Man of Steel, you had all that, but again, there wasn't a lot going into a lot of the process. Compared to Marvel, they got a lot more going. They know what to do, and they got the whole process down. And you can compare as much as you want to what they make in the last few years or so. But again, it astonishes me that we have not seen a lot of DC movies in theaters in the last couple of weeks, like 2-3 weeks now. But we've seen a lot more Marvel and all that. I get that. But again, you could probably put something out now that would be interesting. You know, I say it with a decent heart, but again, they gotta come out with something good. They gotta make it interesting, and I mean, it's not like, DC's not trying. They're not giving up. But it doesn't seem like they want. It doesn't seem like they want to put a lot out. They don't want to do a lot of awesome things at this point. Yeah, they don't. They don't liking it. But again, it's just from my perspective to everybody else's perspective in the movie business. It's difficult, but it's crazy to figure out now that Marvel's kicked ass in the last fucking few years now, from 2008 until today's decade. Now, they've tried their best, they've done good with that, I give them props. But DC's not produced as much as we thought they would. They put out what they needed to, they did great with that, I give them credit for that. All hands is on deck. But again, you could doubt it, you can't. But, I mean, are we gonna see any other movies come out? I mean, you've seen no Batman movies back in the day with what the hell was his name? The guy who did Beetlejuice. I don't think I know the name, but those were good. Those are good movies, and I think if they use him again for Batman Beyond movie, they would top it. They got it. They got that down. They know what they're doing. They got that storyline excellent. To the D. Are they gonna introduce a Two-Face? Are they gonna introduce a Riddler or any of these other characters? Basically, that I mentioned, because is that gonna be in like a solo Bat movie? Is that gonna be in a Suicide Squad movie? You don't know. These are questions that people want answers to, but they want to be surprised at the same point, because they put them in video games, they've done all that. It's just, I'm a little less concerned with it than more than would be shocked, because watching all the cartoons and what they've done over the years with all the characters and movies and cartoons they've done, which is great. You just never thought in 1,000 years they would make all these awesome movies and make trillions of dollars in the box offices. Doing what they're doing now. Everybody speaks about different characters, the movie franchises, and what they made and all that, which is great. Different characters, and people have their opinions, they have a right to it, which they all do, and I agree with it. I'm not against it, but I 100% agree with it, because when you change up characters in different franchises and movies, people notice this shit. They will fucking get pissed, because if you change Iron Man, they would know. If it's Captain America, they would know. If it's Batman, they would get it. If Ben Affleck wasn't in it, they would be like, what the hell, where did Affleck go? But he's there. And these slight changes we would notice, because we get that. We don't want different characters, we want the same ones to make the movie better. If you change it, do it for a villain. Don't do it for a superhero. Make it what it is now. Make it interesting, make it great. Don't fuck it up, because it's gonna kill it. And we get it as fans of the movie business and, whatever else. Again, you cannot kill a different character and then think that we're not going to get the idea that, okay, you just screwed this up. But again, come up with a concept. Come up with a decent way to explain it, because that's how that works in that perspective, because that's how it is. And from what I see it as, you can do so many different things with characters. You can make so many different judgment calls and calls on this and call on her or whatever. We got that. But make it great. Don't make it that it's going to bring down the fans. I'm not going to be shocked to see, okay, this is a new character. Oh my god, this is awesome. We want that. But if you're not going to make it interesting for us, then why the hell are you doing it? Because it's just a waste of our time and money. But again, if you can make it worth our while, we go see it. Same thing with DC and Marvel. You want to make it interesting. You want to make it excellent. You don't want to screw something up like, oh, I'm going to not see this because I don't want to, because it's going to be good. You have to go see it just to believe the hype. You can see the trailers and all that, but it has to be excellent enough to see. It's like Venom. I'm definitely going to see that. And they've talked about it with They've talked about introducing it with Spider-Man. All that stuff, which is great. Now, I don't think they're going to figure all that out, but they will. Same thing with Infinity War on so on. And they got to work on Avengers 4 now and everything. And I think that's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be worth watching it. So I look forward to it. Again, that's just my general opinion on him, because everybody's got different opinions, but that's basically just mine. So I'll say one thing. In 2 weeks, Sons, Mario and MC is going to be on FX September 4th. Watch it. It's going to be excellent to watch. Excellent to see. I did a video on Instagram yesterday, the day before, about a friend of mine, that he's done some dumb stuff. He's hurt 2 girls that I know as friends, and he's dated one but broke up with one of them on her birthday, which is totally fucked up. And I don't go into specific detail with it because I don't want to, kill it, blow the kid's name out, but I probably would anyway. Nick Milley. He's a kid that I knew from, I didn't go to school with the kid, but I dated when I dated a girl that was friends with him, and, whatever, and so forth, needs, whatever with that. And I guess, I was at my house one night talking to her, and she basically dumped him and then came to me. I'm like, I basically told her to stay with him. Oh, that was good, blah, blah, blah. And then a few years after that, meet him somewhere else, a place that I go to. And he pretty much blames me. Oh, I took your high school, you took my high school sweetheart, the girl that I wanted to date, be with, and all that. You didn't do fucking shit to stand up for her ass. You fucking let it go. You didn't even consult her or talk to her. She didn't do much herself. But again, if you wanted her, Millie, you should have fucking taken her. Why the hell you throwing me with the goddamn bus? You just throwing me the bus just to get back on my. You have nothing against me that you can prove that I did anything wrong to your ass. She chose me, but again, I specifically told her to stay with you because she was literally in a relationship with you that day. So, I mean, it bugs me that he fucking still does that shit, which is annoying, but that's his opinion. But now I further gone to other details with this kid and found some more information on him. And it's astonishing because I never knew this about this kid. I never knew he was such a player and he's done some really stupid shit. But again, you can question him so much. And, I tried calling this kid, tried, texting and face messenger. He blocked him because every time you piss him off, he'll block your ass. And, the kid can't be trusted. He's a player, he goes to one girl to another, and the girls with now, he basically treats like shit, and he doesn't care about her, doesn't want to be with her. It's a waste of time. I've gotten that picture. And the other girl, just crazy as hell. She's out of her mind. She's a psychopath, and whatever. But you don't treat a girl like shit, and he knows that, but he don't care. And my friends, the Marvel Boys clubs that I'm the president. None of my friends are. My other friends are VP, and you take this shit very seriously. We don't want a friend of ours, getting hurt because of a dick kid like him that's fucking up some girl's life because he can. That's not how that rolls. The kid's lied, he's cheated, he's done some stupid stuff, and he still continues to do it. And the parents don't even care because it's like they don't even want to listen to anybody that has to say anything what's going on. They busted him once, but again, he's continued to do it, and he's lied continuously. And that's a problem, because we don't want to hear that shit. And it annoys me, because this kid doesn't care at all. And he'll continue to do it until somebody steps on his toes and tells him, what the fuck are you doing? Knock this shit off before somebody knocks you the hell out. And we don't want to hurt the kid, but if we have to, we would. But to me, I don't want to, the kid's got a few issues, walks a little funny. We don't want to mess with the kid and all, and all that. But again, we want to tear this kid down, make him feel emotionally sad because of what he's done. Again, he's got a few issues, but again, he doesn't have the right to treat somebody like shit. I would not treat my girlfriend like that. If I had a girlfriend, which I don't, I am currently looking for one, but it takes time for that. I would not fucking treat her like shit, use her for crap, fucking ask her for this, for that. No. You treat a girl respect, you get it back, and that's it. You don't fucking say, oh, we want to sleep with you, we want to bang you and fuck you and all that, and blah, blah, blah. No. That's his opinion. That's not mine. I think a hell of a lot more fucking different than this dickhead does, because he thinks more with his dick than his own head, and that's not right. And he knows that, but he don't care. He can tell him fucking facts over and over again, he still won't understand the concept of the question, and he don't give a shit. And that's not how I roll. That's not how I would see that specifically, because I don't care who the fuck you are, what the hell you do. Don't treat somebody like shit. It doesn't matter if they're a dude or a chick or, transsexual. It doesn't fucking matter. You treat the person with respect. you know, whoever you love, I respect it, and I really do. You don't fucking treat somebody like shit like he's done, and it bugs me on that. It really does. I mean, it's like this kid does not fucking care about anybody but himself, and he's using this one girl, and he's made a lie. She's got caught up in it. She's done some dumb stuff as well, but again, he's lied as well with it. And so is the other chick, and my friends and I are just like astonished by this shit because it's like fucking crazy to hear about this. But again, you have to speak out about it because it maybe won't get out. But you know, and the kid will be stopped eventually somehow. But I will take care of it in a decent manner. But you know, like it's when I'm just calling this kid on Instagram. I've tried doing a Facebook video on Facebook video live, but I'm probably not gonna bother with it. But I might. But again, I might do another one on Instagram. I did 2 already. But again, you know, anybody who does that shit to somebody deserves to get knocked the fuck out or just get a severe talking to. And we've tried, it's not working, kids refuse to listen, but again, he doesn't care. And that's just my side of the story to it. Let's talk about something else. Let's get that part. But again, I'm gonna go back to something else. What else did I talk about? Again, 2K19 comes out in October. Pre-order that. A friend of mine has already pre-ordered it. He's getting 4 weeks in advance. Still playing 2K18. I want to get more games. Look at the newest game that came out last year's game that came out because I couldn't play on my 360 because I didn't have the game for. I tried playing games for my Xbox 360 games onto the Xbox One S, but it didn't work because you get like a certain piece for whatever, and you know all that stuff. But I'm gonna get more games. I'm gonna get more of that stuff eventually as well because you know I want to. And like I said, to me, I think it's better to get an Xbox One gift card so you can get the games, buy it, and you'll be done with it. And like, so I can see people why would do something different, like go to stores, get the game, buy it, play it, whatever. That's fine. That's something I would do too. Everybody would do the same thing. It's no different from how it is now. You know, it's amazing how that franchise, the video games have fucking changed from the original Nintendo, from the GameCube to the Wii to the original Xbox to the PlayStation 2 to the PS3, the PS4, the Xbox One S's and Xbox X and Xbox One. It's just crazy how the franchises of video games have become so popular over the years, and even like from some games like from the early 2000s till 2003, 4, 5, 6, and then today's decade, and it's just amazing. The graphics on the games are awesome. Don't get me wrong for the 360 and the Xbox One S, but the PS4 graphics are okay. They're not bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's decent graphics, but next time one of the videos that I did about it, a friend would try to talk me into getting the PS4 and say it's better, and he, whatever, he traded it for the Xbox One, and whatever, but I just stick with what I have. I like my system, and I'm not trading it for anything else because it's a really good system. Unless I try to, make you buy a whole new Xbox One or something or whatever, I'm not doing it because I'm gonna stick with my system because it's a good system, and I'm gonna keep it, wherever I go. So, which is nice. Very crazy as well, but it makes sense. So I'm ending my video here now. Again, this is Mr. Marvel. Peace out. Until next time, like, subscribe, leave a comments. If not, I get it. I ain't funny, but I try. All that as well. Again, peace.